I guess this is the beginning of a day in a life of a remote high ticket closer. So it's currently 7 p.m. and we have a call in about an hour. I just got this offer and they wanted me to cover for them since they don't have any closers right now, and pretty much I'm part of their internal team on who's managing the offer. And pretty much, bro, I ran out of breath because I was doing some push up to get my blood pumping and flowing. And they onboarded me today. Literally just found out about it yesterday that I'm gonna close for them. And then now took like my first call today. That one had a lot of fear objection. Really hammered it down, but unfortunately didn't close. So I don't want to start my day one with them not closing any deals. So I got this other guy right now in about an hour, and we're gonna hop on together and chop it off and close the deal. And then tomorrow is gonna be the full day in the life of a closer. This is the schedule looking like right now. Book calls we have right now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 book calls, close some deals there. Very solid lead for tomorrow. And then that's pretty much it. So welcome to a day in the life of a high ticket closer. Let's do it. Every call, I have notes for them, right? So big sauce right here. What you want to do is you want to have 3 categories. One is pain, second is goal and desire, and then current. So the current situation. So what it does is it helps you to keep yourself in check when throughout the call on what they're giving you. So you can use all of these informations on the pitch so it feels customized, right? The best thing that you can ever do as a closer is make them feel every single time that it's customized and the program is for them specifically, right? Because again, you're selling high ticket volume and high ticket programs that you want to make it sure that is extremely customized for them. So those are the things that we're gonna do. That's what we're doing right now. I'll call this within 10 minutes and we'll go from there. Excited for this. Guy has money, so better confirm. Main thing is to just make sure that he sees the vision, the dream, and get him locked in for the program. I'm excited for him too because the person that I'm closing for has really good results, which is another thing that's extremely important when you're closing for a product on an offer. You want to make sure that you believe on the service that you're providing. So when you're speaking, you actually have the conviction and the confidence to push them on the edge, right? So I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
There you go, Ben. Glad to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you too, bro.
How was work?
Shit, it was alright. It was nothing. It was just a little busy towards the last 30 minutes, and that's it.
I got you, man. Can you remind me again, where are you currently based right now? High level our program is. Do you feel like we can actually get you to your goals?
Yes. Yeah.
I got you, brother. I mean, again, why would it not work out? I mean, like from the training itself, from you being able to actually hop on a weekly call with, why would it not work out?
Exactly right. Why would it not? Because you guys are people that have already done it. Right?
Yeah, the ball is in your court, brother.
Yeah, right.
The ball is in your court, right? So
exactly.
Ultimately, right, the only reason why this is not going to work out is if you don't show up every single day.
If you don't show up, exactly.
We've practically made the program bulletproof where you get the results. And obviously it's not going to be overnight, but you will have the same blueprint we've used.
Right, okay.
Right?
For sure, okay.
If that makes sense for you, we can discuss the next steps. Let's talk about investment, how much it is. It makes sense for you. I'll process the payment today. I'll get you up and running. And then after that, right after you purchase it, and then it'll prompt you to actually go ahead and book a call for your onboarding and just introduce yourself into, the people in the community. Make sense?
Right. Yep.
All right. So in terms of investment wise, it's a one-time investment of $5,000, and you'll be able to get access to everything. By the way, are you using debit or credit, or what are you using right now?
Debit card.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So I didn't close the deal. The guy literally just left right when we're gonna collect payments, and then it's 10 p.m. I gotta get at least some workout in, so I'm gonna hit the bag at least
10 minutes and 10-minute jump rope. So that's the plan. And then shower and hit the hay, and then just bounce back tomorrow. We have what, 5 calls tomorrow. I'm gonna follow up with the lead again tomorrow. But bro, I was literally calling the guy up like 20 times. Wasn't picking up. He kept telling me he's not getting my phone calls, and I was like, all right, no problem. So I was like, usually I don't send the link over. So send him the link. Told him like, look, I'm not gonna chase you like I'm not gonna chase you around like Tom and Jerry. Process the link. Send me over the proof once you take care of it by end of the night. If you don't, then have a good night. That was literally it. So I sent him that message, and after that, we'll see how it goes. But yeah.
All right, so guess what time is it? 1:30 right now. I actually might take a live call right now. So I was reviewing my calls. I was about to head to bed, but I'm like, okay, bro, if there's an opportunity right in front of your face, you have to just take it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go hop on this call real quick, and then go to bed good, sleep good, close a 10K deal. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing I want to do. So let's hop on this call and see how it goes. And then let's hit the hay right after. Literally popping a Neurogum right now just because like, yo, I gotta get this locked in, bro. It worked. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. So we're setting a deal right now. I just wanna make sure I confirm him, take care of him, you know what I mean? So where's this guy based at, bro? 475 area code, right? Yeah. I got you, bro. So it's 4:30 a.m. there. Early riser or just being up?
Nah, I'm a streamer, man. My sleep schedule is just all over the place.
I got you.
I'm free 24/7.
I know your goal is to get a 10K a month, but do you see how it can help you out get there the next, few months, end of the year?
Everything you just said made perfect sense, and it's exactly what I'm looking for.
Perfect. So next steps here is we'll discuss price and how much it is, and then once you process this, you get a prompt to book in a call one-on-one with Sam himself, and I'll also hit him up and I'll forward you his phone number, and then we can go from there. Make sense?
Okay.
Cool. So again, usually the program is the one-on-one with Sam is like roughly around like 15 to 20K, right? But if you were to commit today and you're an action taker, and we usually incentivize people who are action taker, I can get you in for 10.
Make it good time.
Let's do it.
Right.
So, are you using debit or credit?
Do that.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, my bad.
Debit.
I got you. Alright, gents. So I just changed. It's already 3 a.m. I'm about to head. I'm gonna try to go to bed. But I'm telling you guys, this is clutch right here. Got it right here. I was literally sleepy. I got this dialed in on the fucking call, bro. Excuse my language. 3 a.m. Right? I'll show you guys. So we tried to process a 10K, but WAP was just not taking it, and then I was trying to process it, but we wouldn't let go. We approved bank, everything was good. We tried Cash App, everything was just not pulling the trigger. And then we tried it wasn't working. And I just want to give you guys context. I don't want to disclose it, but okay, you guys are gonna see it. But here, I'll show it to you guys. I closed a 10K deal. Show you guys the 5K payment coming through. He's gonna pay the thing very first thing in the morning. But I'll show you guys this. Hold up. I don't want you guys to see the name. I don't want to be doxing nobody. Okay. There you go. 5K. Easy. 5K not processing, but will be full. Boom, boom. Easy. So I'm telling you guys that if once you get into a good opportunity, this shit is easy, bro. Once you have the right framework, you have the conviction within yourself, you can close deals like that. Again, I was about to go to bed, but when opportunity calls, you don't say no and go to bed. You literally take it and say, cool, give me the call. I'm hopping on the call. I'm free. That's what you need to take if you genuinely want to win. Happy morning. It's 10 a.m. But we have back-to-back calls right now, so we have like a lot. We have roughly around 6 calls. Show you guys. I have one right now, but this guy hasn't confirmed, and I don't know what his contacts is. But boom, I have 6 today. We wrap up roughly on 3:45. There you go. Kill it today, same thing. Day 1, back to 0 again. You know, fresh start. Wanted to look fly today. First official day, I would say, in the office. Let's say that. We're gonna try again today. You know, everything is earned, so I'm gonna go dial some of the people up and all that good stuff. I'll bring you guys with me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you just woke up.
Yeah.
That's what I said, yeah.
No, 100%. So, are you good to go for a call?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm outside, but it's no problem.
Yeah, so if that's the case, man, I want to make sure everyone that's coming in here is serious and we can actually hop on a professional call in a Zoom call, right? So it's gonna be a video call, and if we can do that, we want to make sure we're stepping on the right foot already. If we're gonna move forward and help you start your own business, right? You know.
Yeah, that's right. Also, okay, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
The 10-50K months, because it could be 100K months, right? Or so for you exactly, what would that do? Like, let's say if we were to get you 10-50K months.
I mean, I could realistically quit bartending or just cut down my hours a lot more. If I'm doing that, I mean, obviously, I want to make 100 grand.
I had to reschedule the guy, just simply because he has a call, and again, it is probably a bullshit answer that he gave me, but I don't want to burn a lead earlier on the call, and I know I have a lot of calls lined up for today, and I don't want to just force and try to start in a bad start and trying to force a close very early in the morning. So one thing I learned in this game is if you're gonna handle objections, you want to make sure you have enough time. But as you guys can see, I have a call right after it. So literally in like 30 minutes right now, I have a call. Well, 40, 50, 60, so 20 minutes I have a call. And if you were to go handle the objection, right, and all of these things, that call would overlap and could have probably done better on the end. But the main thing is I just want to make sure I actually get this to the close and not sounding so needy, right? Especially if it's a high ticket deal like 10K packages. You don't want to sound it extremely needy on the calls, just for context, right? So another thing I could have done better is getting more tie downs on how serious he is to actually make that change, right? So there's another thing. He's a one-word answerer, so I could have definitely done better on the end on pushing a little bit more. We're gonna hop on another call, get ready and all that stuff, and then there you go. We'll lock this in. Gonna be a solid day. Again, you want to make sure energy is good going to this day, right? So we'll run it. All right, so we just wrap up the second call for today. All right, so this one objection was, hey, my money and finances is tied down to my parents. He's 19 years old right now, so I was like, okay, do you not have access to your credit card, or you don't have access to your debit? Nothing. He said, I only have $200 in my debit and my name, and that 3K is only put aside, and my dad is the only one who can actually access this. So the thing there is, like, I handled it, did the entire framework. Okay, cool. I mean, like, let's say worst case scenario, what happens if your dad says no? Can you actually still access to the savings? He said no. They're the one who has access to it, so unfortunately I can't. I'm like, I only have $200. Okay, cool. Well, that means you can't really start with the financing or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, no problem. And then I told him. So he told me pretty much, okay, so worst case scenario is like usually his dad would just be reluctant with it, and then he'd still let him use the savings to transfer to his checkings. But again, you never know. That's the caveat with guys who's like with their parents and they save money and they just put the money within their parents and it's kind of just tied down. But yeah, it just happens. Again, those are the uncontrollables that you can't really control. We can do our best as a closer to just handle the objection, actually get them bought in. Guys fully bought in. He believes in the vision and all that good stuff. That was the only thing that's the hurdle, is the logistical issue. We have a call. We rescheduled for 5 p.m. and he's just gonna talk to the dad. We have a call right now. Let's see how this one goes. This one, call notes is guy has 1K down and 850 credit score. Unfortunately, we can't use that just simply because it's in a different country.
No, I've been following for a while, to be fair.
Okay.
I started doing e-commerce myself.
Okay.
And I just follow quite a few people, so obviously like Rob Oliver.
Make sure first you're mentally there. You have the vision, you have the mindset, and you actually can get the results. Just simply because our company is results based, right? Our reputation is on the line, so we want to make sure the people that we bring in are the ones that are top notch that can get the results. Make sense? Yeah. And in terms of that, by the end of this call, all I want is a yes or no. Yes, everything we just discussed in today's call makes perfect sense. Let's rock and roll and get you up and running. We'll process everything today, get you onboarded. Or we'll just fine answer, which is a no. Elijah, I don't think this is for me. Perfectly fine, as long as we get a yes or no by the end. So we're not chasing each other like Tom and Jerry. Make sense?
Yeah, no, I hear.
Perfect, brother. So we just finished our second call and we closed it for 1K, $100. Hold on, let me show this to you guys. Boom, 1K processed, easy. Not too bad. It was 1 hour call, a lot of objection, a lot of fear, uncertainty. So we just had to work through the logistics stuff, take care of that. And then next up, we have another call at 3. So in roughly around 40 minutes now, and there you go. We'll take care of it. So I'm gonna hit up one of my guys to just close this. Let me see. Ready whenever you are. Again, we have a couple more calls. We have one more call that's official first time, but the other 2 is rescheduled. So Garrett's a reschedule and Logan is a reschedule. Let's see if they actually pull through or not. We'll see how the day goes. We can go from there. All right, I'll catch you guys in a second. What up? Hold on, let me get you right here, bro. Shit.
Fucking 2 days in, you're cracking deals left and right, bro. Let's go.
What can I say? All right, so one call that was supposed to happen, a call literally just right now. Called him up. Fortunately, he had to reschedule. I know a lot of reschedules today. And then I happened to call with some of the executives within the managing the offer, right? Helping me out and all that stuff. And then the one who's like in charge as well on just keeping the ship growing. Because, a multi-6-figure a month operation does not operate by one man, right? So there's a lot of people that's involved into this. So it's not just a one-man show. So that was the main thing that we were focusing on as well, is just making sure everything is taken care of. And everyone is on the same page. So there's a couple bottlenecks right now and some of the fulfillment stuff and just kind of some clarity, right? Because, bro, I just literally got into this offer, started slapping deals. And yeah, I mean, it's like some of them, it's like, okay, what are some of those calls? I have to kind of just like, okay, these questions are better asked by the offer creator, right? I don't know if I should disclose who I'm closing for right now, but for now, we'll keep it a secret. But you guys probably have seen him before. Either like him, maybe you don't like him, or you like him, right? So very hype guy, very good individual. But yeah, so I have the 2 follow-ups. Let's see if they actually pull through or not, or they were just kind of bullshitting me. Then after that, honestly, I'm gonna schedule a YouTube video and then probably go make some food. And let's see here. Probably record some content, you know what I mean? Give you guys more sauce and all that good stuff. And what else? It's Saturday today, so maybe hit up some of the boys and then get some food that way. So we'll see. So see you guys soon, and I'll keep you guys up to date. So I think we're coming to an end for this day in the life. Right now it's roughly around 4:40 p.m. I think we're gonna wrap up. So we got a no-show. I kind of expected already. Double dialed the individual, just didn't show up. It is what it is. Sometimes it just happens. You know, some people just. There's the thing is you gotta understand. You know, customers and leads are liars, and you should already expect it coming to the call. And every time they leave the call, there's a 90% chance they're never gonna reach back to you, or no deal is just gonna fall through. That's just the thing with this entire game. But stats for today. So in total, took the first call at 3 a.m. in the morning, closed that one for 10K, and cash collected right now is 5K. We're just having trouble at the bank. So the main concern right now is he just needs to go to the bank in person to actually pay off the rest. We were going back and forth. He just keeps saying too many attempts failed. So that's number one. So close that 10K, 1K commission on that 10%. Then the very first call I took, that one was the one that we showed up. And then eventually no showed on the reschedule. Second call, the guy was literally walking right at the gym, right out of the gym, walking back home, and pretty much I told him I'm gonna cancel the call because again it's a waste of time for you to even try to convince someone to pay you multi-four figures if they're walking, they're not in a professional setting. It's useless for both parties, right? So what I did, canceled the call and pretty much told him let's just reschedule tomorrow. And then pretty much he went through the creator's program or the video and he said this is not something I was looking for. I was expecting something different. So pretty much just canceled that call ultimately, right? And then the next call, closed that one for 1K and 4.5K rev. So far we're at what? 14.5K rev generated for the company for the month. I mean for the day, just a single day, right? And imagine if you have calls like this throughout your week, right? So then the next call right after that was a reschedule at tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That one, a guy just got out of a funeral. Italian guy said like it's actually more of a celebration. That's not Italian. Oh my gosh, that was bad. But yeah, so that one's a rescheduled. So all in all, the only official calls taken for today was one in the morning, one that closed, and then one that rescheduled that no showed, and then this other guy that just had like financial logistical problems where literally he only had $200 in his checkings and he only has access to the savings with his family, right? So that's the 4 official calls that I had. So meaning we went from 2 out of 4. So we have a 50% close rate right now in terms of that. So not too bad for, first day. I would say definitely there's a lot of ways I could improve on. One of the feedback I've gotten was the energy. I'm more relaxed. When you hop on a call with me, I'm not going to try to sell you. I'm like, hey, yo, like, you want to buy this product, best product? No, I'm not going to do that, bro. I'm relaxed. Like, bro, if you want the product or not, like, here's the service. Do you like it? Do you not like it? There you go. Because I generally feel like a lot of people overcomplicate sales. If it makes sense for the individual and if it makes sense for you, the company you're working with, there you go. That's all what matters, right? So that's what we did. And then after that, pretty much tomorrow, we'll see how that one call goes and we'll wrap up the entire day today. Probably going to hit the gym again and go from there. And then, yeah, I think that's it. There's nothing crazy about it. You confirm follow-ups, you call people up, and then you work from home. Pretty chill, and then again, I'm probably gonna go walk outside now and then, get some sun and all that good stuff. But yeah. It's like 6:40 p.m. I'm taking a unexpected call. Lead went last minute, wanted to reschedule, and then like next thing you know, hey, I can do it today. I'm like, all right, bro. Yeah, so we're gonna take this call, see how it goes. Told him to join in, and we can go from there. You're ready to get started and actually make that change and make that leap, even though it might feel like it's uncomfortable. But take that first step to actually get some help instead of going in circles like you've been doing this past few months. Or how do you feel?
Yeah, I feel comfortable. So with the whole program,
I think this guy just payment dipped me, bro. My goodness. I didn't even drop the price yet. And then he already had uncertainty about himself. He doesn't know if he can make it. It's a lot of money for him to actually even make. He doesn't even get the idea yet. So we were stuck on that call, literally just helping him understand and reframe his entire mindset. But brother, bro, guys like this is so hard to work with, especially even if they get into the program. They have so much limiting belief. So I was challenging his belief. Do you have what it takes? Do you really want to do this? Why do you even want to make this happen? Right? What's the vision here? I mean, you mentioned to me you've given up and then you try to pick yourself up, but are you gonna give up again? Because I don't want that to happen if you were to join our program, right? And all these things, bro, insane, dog. So just payment dipped me, and I was like, all right, bro. Like before I dropped the price, I told him, okay, so it's a one-time payment of 4.5K, and then we can get you up and running and all that good stuff. And then yeah, we're collecting email and all that stuff, and then just dipped out. Okay, so it's like 6K on Canadian.
Yeah, like 62. Oh shit.
Yeah, like roughly 62. Is that gonna be a problem? Or where are you at?
Would it be cool if I got the night to kind of, you know, think about it and stuff and give you like a message in the morning?
No, I mean we can go that route, right? But we've already talked for the 2 hours. You already know what exactly you need to get started with. I mean, if it's just the price right now that you're like, hey, this is the only thing that's stopping me, speak to me.
Oh yeah,
right?
Sure.
Where are you at right now? Like, what's on your head? How much can you actually like put down? Is it 4.5K Canadian gonna work with you? If that
What, sorry?
is 4.5K Canadian something that you can do. So brother, where do you want to go from here?
Yeah, I mean, if you could talk to them and let me know, but like
I can customize the plan right now, bro. So I can customize it right now, and I could. The thing is, if that's the only thing, I could make it happen, right? So the thing is, I could even get you if like, yo, this is the only thing that's really stopping me right now. So we could just do 3K USD, and then we could just start there, which is like 4K Canadian.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I need to know where everything is. Okay.
Let's do it, bro. Let's run this. Let me get this real quick. So I have your email here. All right, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, bro. I spent so much time today just trying to get through everything. I feel like, bro, I love this game. I love it to death. I didn't even notice it's 10:30 p.m., bro. But that's the name of the game. Sometimes, you know, first few days in this new offer. Second day, official full day in the offer. It's just the name of the game, you know. You either try to get the hurdles out right in the get-go, or you kind of chill, relax a little bit. It's up to you. It's completely up to you. So that's how the entire day went. And that's how like a typical day in the life of a remote closer does. That has like what, 5 calls, 6 calls a day does. So today in total, I've made $600 straight up, just cash collected. But in revenue, because we did 10K, right? So we closed 10K, which is coming through tomorrow. 10K plus a 4,500. So I have a collections of almost 1,500 on just simply taking calls on my phone and my computer, my setup. And obviously, my setup is a bit more nicer now compared to back then when I was taking calls. I have videos of me doing my sales calls back then as well, but I have it on one of my drives. I think I have it here. It's one of these right here. Actually, I'll show this to you guys. These two drives right here is my prized possession, just simply because this one stores the beginning stages of my journey, just streaming, playing video games, trying to start a YouTube video channel, and my first agency memories here as well. Likewise on this one, both of them are very early on my stage. And the other one, this is where I made my first 2K month. This one is where I made my first, I believe, 20K month. The other one was the other hard drive that I have is the first time I made my first 30K month. And then pretty much the documentation is there. There's low months, there's months that I didn't make a single penny too, and all that stuff. So it's been an interesting journey. It's been high, lows, but yes, a lot of amazing story here. So in the future, I do want to share this entire journey with you guys and like show you guys the entire documentation of everything that I've done. But yes, that's the day in the life of a remote closer. If that sounds something you're interested in, let me know. More than happy to help you out and get started into this entire thing. Right, I help people in the day-to-day basis, on a one-on-one basis, to get them started here. As always, hope you guys found something extremely valuable in today's video. And I always leave you guys with this one thing. And if you're new to this channel, I always leave with this one thing in my videos. Be a creator, not a consumer. Create something today that will inspire you and others. Peace out.